Hey guys, we're on for another stocks by request. Let's talk about CHP, let's talk about IDC, let's talk about ICT, Globe, and MJC. All of this will be based on technical analysis. All of this will be based on how we analyze the stock based on what the charts are telling us, because that's the way to go, that's the way to win. That allows me to trade, that allows me to invest in the market even if I'm not in the Philippines. That's why if you are a foreigner, you are an OFW, you are Filipino living in a different time zone, you get to trade, you get to win in the markets, because everything you need to know is found in the charts. So check this video out. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Stocks by Request. We're going to talk about the top 5 stocks that you guys requested over social media, and we're doing it right now. So the first stock that you guys requested was IDC. IDC was generally up on 9.25. It was up 9.25% to 5.79 pesos per share. What makes that very, very interesting is if you look at all of the moving averages, number one, they're all bullish, short, mid, and long term. For those who've been following our technique in stock trading, is that whenever you see a breakout from those moving averages, it will lead to something even bigger, better, stronger. And if you look at the shorter moving average, it's also denoting cross up. It's confirming a more bullish move for the stock as well. Above and beyond that, the MACD is also bullish, so it's now pushing forward for a bigger and stronger trend. Another thing about IDC is this: it broke out from this resistance at 5.6682. So here's the thing: if 5.682 will hold its ground, I believe that will be the next and new support level. If it stays at that level, the next target will be around 7.6 pesos per share for the short term. So for those who own IDC position traders, no sell signal yet because it just turned bullish. For those who are buying it from a quick trading level, reference a 5.68 level. If it stays above that, the breakout will continue, and your short term target price will be around 7.6 pesos per share for the short term. Next, let's talk about Globe Telecoms. Globe Telecoms is up 6.7%. The stock closed at 1,990 for the short term. So Globe was battered days before this, but as you can see from yesterday's action, it had a large green candle which broke out all of the moving averages already, short, mid, and long term, which gives it a more bullish form. Should this breakout continue, and you are a short-term trader next, or a quick trader, the next target price for this will be at around 2,132. If it breaks past that, it will go to around 2,000. It will go to around 2,285 for the short term. So Globe has moved sideways after for the past, I think 6-7 months already, or even more than that. But what we're seeing now is it bounced from the support of 1760, then broke out from the resistance yesterday at 1945. If it continues, let's see if 1945 will solidify itself as a support. If it does, the next target will be will be at the 2132 level. Next one will be the 2280 level. So key thing to watch out for is the new support for Globe as of this point in time. Next, ICT, another large cap stock. No, ICT up 6.56%, closed at 136.40 pesos per share. Uh, it's still progressing in its uptrend. What's interesting about this from a precision trading standpoint, short, mid, and long term indicators are still denoting it's in an uptrend. The red candle that was featured the 2 days ago was reversed as it held its ground and stayed above the 128 peso level support range. So now, what does this mean for those who own the stock? What does this mean to position traders? If you look at this entire zoom out, it's at its highest point already, meaning still if you own the stock is bullish, short, mid, and long term. No need to sell. If you want to catch it, this is not a move for people who want to buy as position traders. This is a move for people who are quick traders. The condition for this is it must stay above 128, and it must break out from 137. So the condition for this to go higher for the short term, support is 128, resistance 137. There must be a breakout from 137. That's the only condition if you are a quick trader. If you're a position trader, the stock is still in an uptrend. No need for you to sell. Next, the very controversial CHP. Again, this is not a fundamentally sound company. Whatever price action you will see here is just brought about by technicals. Whatever buying that will happen here is just brought about by technicals. So, CHP, from a trend perspective, it really hasn't gone back to where it was before. The thing about that though, once it started to hit the 1.80 level, which proved itself as a support range, it started to bounce. So something interesting happened yesterday. It tried to attack uh, its to its resistance at 2.45, which somehow, no, somehow, some way, it broke out of it, closing above the 2.47 range. So for CHP, I think CHP will go higher if it continues to break out from 245. New support is 245. If it stays above 245, CHP will reverse and go much higher. Initial target price for CHP is 2.90. So the thing that I'd like to encourage you on though for CHP is this. If sell signals emerge, you must sell because the company is not fundamentally sound. The company lost money last year, is still not doing well this year. It's not as good as what other companies are doing. That if you have money, it might be you might be better off positioning in those stocks first. But this is not a bad trading move for those who bought at support. Just in case the 2.45 level will not hold, you're supposed to be up 39% already. But if it breaks out further, then adjust your positions. You will do much better, and as a stock will just continue to progress. If it stays above 2.45, no, I think there's a chance that it could possibly uh break out from this range, no. It's still for me on a long-term bearish bias, but it started to consolidate a bit. So let's see how long will this range hold. And lastly, MJC Manila Jockey up 6%. The stock closed at 5.30 pesos per share. So here, resistance for that will be around, you have a resistance around this level, around the 5.45 level, and another resistance at 6 pesos per share. So that's just basically it. The breakout could push it further, but please respect this levels. There's another one, the 200-day moving average is at 5.15. So if it stays above that, there's a larger narrative for it to go up. So that's it for now. I'm in this wonderful park in Oregon, Bend, where I'm in Bend, Oregon now. So I'm making my way down south. Tomorrow I'll be in Reading. Then I'll spend the rest of my days here in the US, in San Francisco later on. But I'd like to invite you. Next set of sessions, Stock Smarts will be in Singapore next week. Then after that, I will be in Investment Conference 2019, the largest conference in the country, which will be in Samsung Hall in SMX in SM Taguig. Then after that, I'd like to invite you to Stock Smarts Manila, which will be the third week of June, up to the end of June, which will talk about technical and fundamental analysis. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys, if you notice it, everything that I do is based on technicals, which because it allows me to trade with confidence. It allows me that even if I'm in another time zone, it's easy for me to analyze stocks because I don't have to scalp for news. I don't have to guess and look at rumors because everything I need to know is found in the charts. So that's it for now. I hope this video helped you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo. See you all again soon, guys. God bless you.